up to date here on the weather is John.
Yep, it's going to
You
be
are here.
getting interesting as we move into the weekend. A lot of stuff going on. We'll start off with San Juan College in Farmington, where we put this into motion, and a few clouds streaming through the sky, and the camera changing position there as well. And we'll continue to see the clouds build in throughout the afternoon hours and eventually start to see a little bit of snow develop into the overnight hours over the Four Corners and into southern Colorado as well. Metro staying at least relatively quiet. 40 degrees, a very comfortable 40 degrees right now at the noon hour with the south wind at 8 miles per hour. Temperatures not too bad, especially when you compare it to last week, with temperatures right now in the 20s and 30s, even approaching the 50-degree mark in Las Vegas. Down to the south, we're looking at temperatures around the 50-degree mark in Ruidoso, Roswell, and Carlsbad, into the 40s to around 50 degrees across the southwest as well. And these temperatures are going to be taking a nosedive over the weekend, as our next storm system will bring in a lot of cold air, and it's also going to bring in a lot of wind. We have a high wind watch in effect for tomorrow for pretty much the entire eastern half of the state. East of the central mountain chain, winds will be gusting up to 70 miles per hour, especially right along the east-facing slopes of the central mountain chain. We'll even see some winds gusting up to around 50 to 55 miles per hour for the metro. So it is going to be a very windy day, and we'll also be looking for the snow to develop over southern Colorado and into the Four Corners. We're looking at those winds with our forecast model here, and you can see those winds, especially by tomorrow morning, really ramping up, especially for the eastern part of the state. But we're also going to be seeing those high winds in the metro as well, and the highest winds down in the southeastern corner of the state, where they may be sustained over 50 miles per hour. But those winds quickly die down throughout the afternoon and into the overnight tomorrow night. And the winds won't be as much of an issue throughout the weekend, but we will be dealing with quite a bit of cold air. Taking a look at the setup right now, a lot of clouds starting to stream out ahead of our next storm system. You can see some of that snow going over northern Utah and into Idaho as well. That's going to dive down into Colorado. Most of the snowfall affecting the state of Colorado, and we will be looking for those winter storm warnings in effect for the southwestern portion of Colorado, as well as some winter weather advisories extending down into the Four Corners and even south central portions of Colorado, looking at a blizzard warning just to the west of Alamosa. So we are looking at a big time storm, at least for Colorado. Unfortunately for us, we'll be looking at a lot of wind out ahead of that storm system and not so much of that precip, with the northern mountains possibly getting a little bit of light snow, but most of the action again will be north of the state as far as the precip goes. We are looking at some big time cool downs across the state, with temperatures taking a nosedive behind the system. We are down into the 20s in Raton. Same story for Las Vegas by the weekend. Into the southeastern part of the state, we go from near 60 degrees in Tucumcari down to the mid-30s by Sunday. Roswell down into the upper 40s by the end of the weekend. Over the metro area, we're looking at temperatures down to the mid-20s in Santa Fe by Sunday, into the low 30s for Albuquerque by Sunday for afternoon highs. TRC drops down into the low 40s, Silver City down into the mid-30s, and finally, a huge cool down for Durango, where they will only see the teens for afternoon highs Saturday and Sunday. Farmington down into the mid-20s, so it is going to be a frigid weekend. Get ready for that and enjoy this last warm day that we have. Partly cloudy skies over southern Colorado this afternoon. Snow will be developing late tonight. Temperatures into the 30s, and we'll continue with that snow through at least Saturday. Over the northwest, partly sunny skies, highs into the 40s. We'll be looking for those temperatures to drop and those snow showers to develop through the weekend. Over the southwest, breezy with temperatures into the 50s to around 60 degrees. Those temperatures are a thing of the past by the weekend. We're down into the mid-30s for the weekend, and then perhaps a couple of snow showers to start next week. Over the southeast, we're looking for partly cloudy skies. Temperatures into the 50s and 60s. We'll be down into the low 40s by Sunday, and that will be the story for the early part of next week as well. Over the northeast, sunny skies, temperatures into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. Temperatures dropping with snow showers over the weekend. Over the northern mountains, mostly sunny with highs in the 30s and 40s. We'll be looking at snow showers through at least Saturday as temperatures drop to the mid-20s. East mountains, lots of sunshine, highs in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. In the metro, we'll be around the 50-degree mark, and we will be looking for those temperatures to drop like a rock down into the low to mid-30s for the weekend, and that continues for the beginning of next week as well.
All right, we'll be ready.
Yep.